Okay. Hopefully that did the trick. Let me know if you're watching still. Sorry about that. It's looking better, I think. Alright. Let's see if anyone's still in there. Is it still buffering, Steve? Maybe try restarting your browser, just refresh, and see if that that fixes anything on your end. Because for my part, it looked like that might have done the trick. My router was blinking like a Christmas tree, and I think what happened earlier today is they, some maintenance guys turned off the power, and obviously didn't cycle things properly, and I had to go up and reset the box, and then had to reset it at the source here, but I'm not seeing any buffering, so we'll see, maybe. Otherwise, I'll just give up. If this doesn't work, then I'll just try again next week. But on my phone, anyway, it looked like it was doing better. It buffers a little bit at the beginning when it starts, and then it looks okay. So I'm not getting the same buffering on my end. So I'm just suggesting that you refresh your browser, and then maybe that'll help. So again, I'm not dropping any frames. Looking green here. Oh, no, I'm still seeing a little bit of buffering. I don't know, guys. I thought that did it, but I guess maybe not. Alright, well, if that's not going to work, then I don't know what to say. I will call it a night. Yep, no idea what's going on. I should check my internet speed settings here. Yeah, I'm gonna check my internet speed here. Alright, running a speed test. Could be my ISP's having an issue, could be YouTube having an issue. 18.8 megabits download. 10, 11 megabits upload. I'm not actually sure what it's supposed to be. Your internet speed is fast, it says. Alright. I don't know if that's normal or not. Hey, oh, you're looking okay? Oh, hey Comic Man, I am so late. I've been doing technical support, or technical testing here. Adam says it looks okay on his end. So maybe I'll just get started then, and we'll see. Alright, great. Well, that's 2 out of 3. I don't know what's going on with you, Steve. Try mobile again. I'm really sorry if it's not working. I think you were right though about the having to recycle everything, cycle everything again. Oh, Steve, no. All right. Anyway, so this is probably going to be the video that sticks. Starting about half an hour late. I'll start over again. Hi, everyone. I'm Eugene Myers. Welcome to NES Alphanumeric number 50 at last. I was about to say, or I had said, I hadn't missed a week since I started doing this, and it turns out that I almost did this week. So that's kind of how things work out. Anyway, sorry again for the technical difficulties. like I was saying, I think that alright, thanks Steve. Sorry, and thanks for the support. Hopefully there'll be an archived version of this that will stick on YouTube. I guess we lost Eduardo probably. Alright, and I see some other guys are playing Bionic Commando tonight, of all things. I should probably have just gone to watch them. Anyway, I'm just gonna forge on, just to get this over with. Again, sorry, like I said, I think some guys did some work today. They turned off all the power in the house, and it must have messed up my router. So here we are with Commando, which I just discovered on, when I looked up the manual, it's called Captain Commando, which actually sounds more familiar to me. What just happened? Oh, did it just start? Wait a minute, I did not hit start. Wow, alright, great. Off to a great start here. What is going on? And my game is really glitchy for some reason. I don't know if it's the game or if it's, Alright. At least the bullets are sort of slow moving. I wasn't expecting them to come from, like, the sides like that. Why is the game doing that? If anybody has played Commando before, let me know if that's normal or if I need to clean my cartridge some more, because it's playing obviously, but I'm getting this weird rolling issue every now and then. Get these energon cubes. It's the game. The game does that, really? I heard that this was a good port. This is supposedly a really good port. Oh, I can't pick up the grenades. Okay. Thanks for sticking around, Eduardo. Does it look all good to you on your end? Wow, the game really does this? This is wacky. Oh, okay. I was not ready as well. I was hitting select because I wanted to see what the options were, and it just started the game. So this is some kind of... I should really use a different joystick for this, because this D-pad is really going to get annoying. Alright, I'm going to go in here. Oh, no, I'm going to fall in the water. Ugh. Oh my goodness, that didn't go very well. Wow, okay. That's wacky. Hey Adam, thanks. Alright, well, I don't know what's going on with the internet this week, but, you know, might as well just keep going, right? So, alright, so I'm hitting start. I was hitting select, thinking that was going to... Okay, there we go. Alright, I can continue. I don't know how many continues there are. Wow, that really is glitchy. Steve, before he left, had given me like a stage select code, but I don't remember what it was. Okay. I can't believe this. Oh, I was trying to pick up grenades that were actually in my HUD. That's pretty funny. I was like, oh, I can't pick them up. Alright, anyway. So, Commando. I know very little about this game. This is supposedly Super Joe, but I think that was kind of retconned in at some point to tie it into Bionic Commando. I don't see what makes him super, really. He doesn't have a bionic arm or anything like that. He's just got a rifle and grenades, theoretically. Oh, gosh. Oh, okay. Don't let them overwhelm you like that. 1-1. I guess I can't really go over here. It's just scrolling upwards, right? See, the problem is that the game is so glitchy, I can't even see the HUD, because it's, like, glitching out. This is really wacky. Alright, so some of you seem to have played this in your childhood. The music's pretty cool, though. I do like it. I am just kind of amazed. I thought there were going to be waves of soldiers coming from straight ahead. Like, they're just coming from everywhere. Yeah, the D-pad is kind of an issue here. I don't think I have a different controller down here. I could switch, but I've already wasted so much time. I have a modified NES Max controller that has a thumbstick on it, which could work. I also have an NES Advantage, but... Alright, I'm just going to keep going ahead instead of trying to kill everything, right? Alright, let's see what I can do. Thanks, man. Oh, so how are you guys doing? What's up? You know what Adam's playing? He's still playing Mega Man 9. Now, are you finding that Mega Man 9 is harder than the other Mega Man games that you've played? Because it seems like you blazed through them before, and this one's been a little bit more incremental progress. Like I said, I was stuck at the boss rush in the Wily stages for years, just because I would keep giving up. Or not giving up, but just putting it away for later. It's like a football game where you're just running with the rifle. Actually, that would make an amazing football game. Oh, hey, come here. What? Give me, is that points? Were you trying to give me points? Oh, so close. And then they start me back down here? Come on. Oh gosh, this guy. Alright, go, 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 go. Oh, I thought that was going to be the end, but I just went through a bridge. Okay. Under a bridge. Why is only one soldier going through here? Don't I have help? This seems really inefficient. I'm wearing these bright colors. I should be wearing brown so I blend in better. Camouflage or something. Is this like a Civil War thing because it's like the blue and the gray? Oh, and the green. Oh gosh. Can I just go through there? Oh, I have a grenade. Oh my gosh, come on guys. Oh man, my fingers are already dying on this D-pad. Oh, are you giving up? Okay, great. What? What's going on? Hey! Oh, I had to kill those guys. Holy cow. Broke the first area. Now, rush to the second area. If I already got in through the first area, aren't I now in the second area? I guess not. Alright, let me... I can't pause? I cannot... Okay, what is going on with this pause button? Hey, Wes. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. I was having some router issues, I think. Ah, thanks, Wes. Oh, I don't know. It could be my computer's got the delay tonight, or or YouTube even. Why are these guys driving? Those look like Mustangs. Grab the Energon cubes. I don't know what those do. I'm gonna keep calling them Energon cubes, though. Whoa, motorcycles. So this is Breath of the Wild? Ah! Who brought motorcycles on the field here? This is the weirdest battlefield. You know what would not come in handy here at all? A bionic arm. Whoa! Whoa! More of these things. I actually don't really know what I'm doing. I threw all these like items and things in the manual, but I don't know what any of them are. How do I save this guy? Can I save him? I collected a man. Are they peeing? It looks like he's peeing. They just give me points, I guess. Hope he was peeing. I don't even want to think about soldiers out on the battlefield. Alright. Yeah, so okay, this is alright. Money bags. Can I just run through there? Oh gosh. They're just chasing me around. Oh! But he was waving the flag. I was right there. Keep running into my bullets, friends. Ah! Oh my gosh. Not cool, guys. Not cool. Alright, let me in. Let me in. Whew. Okay, kill everything. Oh, delay on your phone. Broke the second area, now rush to the third area. Okay, I think I see how this is going. That's a pretty badass shot right there. I'm gonna pause for a second. It won't let me pause. Why won't it let me pause? What's going on here? Seriously? Is my controller broken? What's going on here? I can't pause. Okay. There we go. I don't know what's going on with my controller. Alright. Oh, they're shaking around. Wolf of the Battlefield. That's a cool title. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what's going on with this pause button. Is it my controller? Is the game somehow messing up my controller? This is my best controller. I don't know what the issue could be. The question is, how many continues do I get? Ugh. Oops, water. Got too close to the water. Alright, if I continue, will I continue from this section? This isn't a new one. This is my Joy-Card Sansui SSS. Usually it works great. I don't know what's happening here. Everything's broken tonight. And I'm not using turbo, the turbo function. I could switch over to the zipper controller for a little bit. I think the D-pad on that one actually might be a little looser. Maybe I should switch to it because this one's a little bit stiff. Yeah, sure, I'll give it a try. Hold on one second. Alright, here's the zipper. I was using this one to play Rondo of Blood on the... Alright, I'm going to try to continue and see what happens. I think this one, for some reason, is working better. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the other controller, but this feels better. This one, the funny thing is, this one, the D-pad felt a little mushier, but sometimes the Joy-Card is a little too stiff. But this one feels a little bit better. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm doing any better. I don't have turbo turned on, do I? Feels like I'm firing a lot. Unless I have like a power-up that's giving me like machine gun fire. Oh, I do have machine gun fire. Oh, I've got turbo on. Whoops. Haha. I did have turbo on by accident. Well, turbo works. That's good to know. I always felt like turbo was just kind of cheating. But yes, I can see that turbo would be helpful in this game. If they give me unlimited continues, then I'll be in okay shape. This really should be more like a Robotron kind of game where you can fire in a different direction from where you're running. It's almost there. It's kind of cool though. It's sort of cathartic. At least it's not an auto-scrolling game, because that would suck. Now the zipper controller that I'm using actually comes with a joystick attachment, like a little ball you can screw into the D-pad. Oh well, that's no good. But mine didn't come with that because I bought it used. Oh, does it? All right. Well, you've got me convinced. Maybe I'll turn on auto. I'll turn on turbo for a little bit and see. It's like sequel Mercs. Wow, that makes a huge difference, doesn't it? Still have to dodge the bullets, of course. Grab these cubes, whatever they do. Really, this isn't cheating? It really feels like cheating. But, you know, maybe that's why I'm terrible at shooters, because oh, well, all the turbo fire in the world's not going to help you swim, I guess. Ugh. So much for that. Alright. Problem is, I didn't realize I was that close to the water. You know, it's funny because I was reading the manual that there were like 5 areas or 4 areas in this game. I was like, oh, that's going to be a short game, but clearly each of those areas has, you know, 3 or more scenes to them. So yeah. So what are you guys playing this week? This week I set up my first Raspberry Pi. Been thinking about it for years, and you know, the NES Classic came out, the Super NES Classic came out, and I was like, oh, I don't need a Raspberry Pi. But I had started eyeing the Retrocade, the Retrobit Retrocade, because it looked like a really good option for, you can play it on a CRT, you can play like arcade games, you can load ROMs on it really easily. And I thought about picking it up. It was like 60 bucks. And I was like, well, I already have this Retro Pi sitting around, or this Raspberry Pi sitting around, I might as well just use that thing. It's actually funny, last Christmas actually, I bought my wife a Raspberry Pi because she'd been talking about wanting one to maybe set up like a computer or something, and then she also got me a Raspberry Pi, which is pretty funny. And she set hers up as like a sort of a workstation, very underpowered workstation, and mine was just sitting there waiting for me to figure out what to do with it. And I felt stupid because you can do so many different things with a Raspberry Pi. You can do amazing things with it if you have, you know, any skill or programming prowess or, I don't know, imagination. And I have this thing and I'm like, what do I do with it? I could turn it into a weather box or something. All the things you can do with it, I had no clue what to do with it other than like make it into hey, a road. Ow! Make it into a RetroPie or something else. But anyway, I decided to set it up because there's some games that I want to stream that I cannot stream unless I get a different capture card, which probably would be good. But I'm going to see if I can stream from that thing into my CRT using the composite adapter, which I have just ordered. So we'll see. And of course, the problem with the RetroPie is you lose so much time like trying to customize it and get all the games on there that you want, and making sure all the information, the layout looks good, and all this. And yeah, so I've wasted a lot of time this week. Instead of playing games, I've been dealing with that. It was kind of fun. All right, I'm going to pause in a second so I can read the comments here. 4 areas 4 times. Okay. 5 bosses down, Mega Man 9. Go for it, Adam. You exist. You're watching on the Kindle. I didn't know you could watch. Oh, you've got a Kindle like tablet Fire thing. Cool. Yeah. So I set up the RetroPie. Yeah, just downloaded an existing image. It's fine. You mean like with games and everything? It was actually easy to set up. So you know the NES Classics come out and people are all like, "Oh, just that's not something I can pick up, is it?" No. Just get a Raspberry Pi, and you know, those guys are kind of annoying. But stupid car. But it was both easy to set up as I thought, and also annoying because, like I said, you have to tweak things, and not everything works right away. And so ultimately, I think that most people who are interested in a NES Classic are going to be better off getting an NES Classic. Like, they just want to plug the thing in and like have some games work, and they probably only really want NES games. Because I think even even using Hackchi, like modding the NES Classic or the SNES Classic was easier to do than to really properly set up like a Raspberry Pi. At least like the interface is really intuitive. You can customize it pretty well, but it isn't too bad. I haven't set up the remoting in thing. I'm just loading stuff on with like a USB stick, and it's fine. And it's also really cool that you don't have to unzip all the ROM files, because I usually do that, and apparently you don't need to do that. So that saves a little bit of time. I'll have to try the arcade version of this now. See if that's any better. Can I hurt those cars? I wonder. It's kind of a shame because he doesn't persist in the direction that you're... Oh, he does persist in the direction you're pointing in. Alright, never mind. I take it back. That doesn't sound good. Hope that's a cake alert. The cake is ready. Come and get it. What is that? Can I get that thing? Oh, I pick that up. I don't want to go in here. Ah! I'm not sure how to pick that up when those guys are coming through there. Prefer loading with Wi-Fi. Yeah, I should try setting that up. Hey, my first mission's all over. Yeah, I did shoot a grenade that time. I can't believe this game is so buggy though. Like the flickering and that's ridiculous. Now we're on to a palette swapped area. Or is it the same area just again? Your reward is another mission. No break. Can't even go to the bathroom. Just gotta keep firing. No cake. No lunch. Yikes. A lot of guys just all over the place. I wonder if they'll give me like a casualty list at the end. You killed... Oh, I gotta free this guy. I killed so many people. So many people. Pretty fun though. Even without the turbo, it was pretty fun. Just really hard. Grenades are not very effective. Not very much range on those. What do these things do? Yay! Lost the money bag. More grenades, okay. You'd think they would be icons that look like grenades. They're not Energon cubes? I don't think I can hurt that car. Maybe if I threw a grenade at it? No. So glitchy. I think this might be one of the games I picked up in the last year or so because I heard like good things about it. Or maybe it was, I can never really tell if it's one of my older games or not. I have to look at an old list. I think I picked it up fairly recently. Although maybe not, because I think if I had picked it up recently, it would be filed out of order from the rest of the games. Guys have bazookas, missile launchers, rocket launchers. Oh. Oops. Oof. Man. Broke the second area. I guess he gets a smoke break, or no, maybe he's eating. Wish I could go into these huts. Should probably be using more grenades. So I've got like 30-something grenades. That's a lot of grenades. It's only grow grenades forward? That seems weird. Yep. And getting tired. Pretty different game from Bionic Commando, that's for sure. So glitchy. I think I can only throw grenades forward, that's really weird. Cool. Alright. Yep, there he is, smoking. Thank goodness for turbo. Ah. Oof. Into that one. Oof. Alright, at least it doesn't start you all the way at the beginning, that's pretty nice. Oh no, I fell down. That's pretty neat music. How you feeling, Allison? Ah. Oof. So, okay, maybe your game is glitchy, but maybe I would think maybe in a attract mode you would make it so it doesn't look glitchy. Because it really looks... But then I guess by the time you're seeing attract mode, you've already purchased a game, right? So, never mind. The road, cars, motorcycles... Not sure if I'm supposed to bomb that thing, or... There's no stealth tactics here. I did kill a guy in there. That's nice. Oh! Jumped down and tried to attack me. Oh no! Crap. Oof. Sometimes it looks like the bullets hit you, but you don't die. Oh, okay. Yeah, Steve linked me earlier today to a video where they took clips from the movie Commando and they dubbed in sound effects from the game. That was pretty cool. Alright, might as well just continue, keep going for a little bit. Started late, so I'm just going to play like an extra half hour probably. Gonna have to go on YouTube later and delete the like 4 failed attempts. Oh, I knew that bullet was going to hit me. And yet, there's nothing I could do about it. Seems kind of a shame that I can't throw my grenade in different directions. But the emphasis is on moving forward, so... I don't know. Yeah, my technical difficulties are your... I don't know. Advantage. Yeah, you can hear I'm still sick too a little bit. But I think I've been sick every week, so... What can I do? This would be fun with 2 players. I wonder, is it 2 players simultaneous, or is it alternating? Because 2 players, I mean, would first of all make it even glitchier, but would be a lot of fun. Unfortunately, my wife is probably asleep, so I can't ask her to join me. Oh, I need those. Do I? Do I need those? I don't really use my grenades that often. I'm not sure about the hit detection in this game. Falling off the bridges is another thing, though. Yes, your gain, that's the word I'm looking for, thank you. I am a writer. I'm a tired writer. I don't know if I can do any damage to that motorcycle. Oops. Just trying to slow everyone down. That's what you get. It's pretty funny. Usually we don't. Usually we know what each of us is saying to each other, even though we're not really saying the words. All right, continue. Not good. Pretty close to 3 though. It would be great if I could make it that far. Every time I play a game on this stream, I'm like, oh, I wonder what the speed record is. Speedrun record is. And then my second thought is, I wonder what the Mexican runner thought of this game. I thought I could outrun a car, but clearly not. These glitches are wacky. It's really interesting. I loaded some arcade ROMs onto the Pi, and it's really interesting seeing them start up, because you're seeing all the stuff that you never see in these games. It's like RAM check, okay, ROM check, okay, and you see like these weird grids and pixels and tiles and things like that, and it's kind of like peeking, you know, behind the game. It's kind of neat, and I sort of feel the same way with this game. It's like I'm seeing layers of this game, you know, peeled away. Ugh. But I should focus on the layer that I'm actually seeing that has the game on it that I should be trying to win. So, let's see if we can get at least a 3 before the end of the stream. Maybe one day I'll try this game again without this turbo feature here. You'd think they'd at least give you an upgrade, a power-up that would let you do this within the game's mechanics. What the heck, Capcom? You sure make hard games. Can't outrun that thing. Not do that. I see a comic man. Oh, Silver Surfer. Jeez. Alright, now I have played a few minutes of the Silver Surfer, but whenever I get up to the S's on the stream, I will actually play through it again. I couldn't get out of that palm tree's way. Such a sad song when you die. It's true. Rare makes harder games. Anyway, you'll be happy to know, Allison, that some of the letters of the alphabet I have fewer games in, or they don't even have that many games. So like D does not have as many games as like C does. And then there's some that there's only like 1 or 2 games in that letter. So the alphabet will progress a little bit more quickly. Although I have a couple games to go back on. I have Cabal, which is another C game, which I only got recently, and Alien Syndrome, which is a Tengen game, so I have to go all the way back to the A's for that one. But I'm going to finish out the C's first. We're almost there. Just a couple more games. And good ones, I think. That guy just disappeared. So much glitching. Oops. I was paying attention where my grenade was going. Yeah, those games looked pretty good, which is why I picked them up. I saw them at MagFest for pretty cheap, so I grabbed them. I had actually played a little bit of Alien Syndrome before on the EverDrive after seeing it reviewed, and so I knew I wanted to pick up a cart to own it. I like Tengen games. Oh man, it went on fire. I like the little hearts on here. What is that noise? I thought it was my cell phone. Yeah, so next week though is a game that I paid a little bit of a premium on. I mean, I got a good price for it, but it's one of the pricier games. But I really wanted it after I saw it. I think reviewed on COMMANDO. The game just looked really amazing. I looked up some videos on it, and I wanted to get it. So next week's C game is Conquest of the Crystal Palace, which I think doesn't quite qualify as a hidden gem, but I think a lot of people mention it as one. If enough people mention it as a hidden gem, is it still a hidden gem? Anyway, I'm really psyched about that. I only played a couple minutes of it just to kind of confirm that yes, I'd made the right choice in picking up this game. And oh no, I'm stuck in the palm tree again. Oh, that guy walked through a wall just now. That's weird. Couldn't save you, friend. So yeah, Conquest of the Crystal Palace next week. Looking forward to that. Yeah, I gave my son Cheerios this morning, and he kind of left some of them around, and I heard some crunching too. Fortunately, we have a dog, and he picks up a lot of what the kid leaves behind, so... Ugh. Amazing. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Alright. Play for a little bit here. Yeah, after a while, if you just grind it into the carpet a little bit more, it's like it's not even there anymore. These palm trees are more annoying than you think they would be. If they're palm trees, it's kind of a weird... Where am I? So yeah, the NES manual for this is really weird. I mean, it's not very detailed. There's not a lot to this game, of course. It's pink, which is kind of cool. It says Captain Commando at the top. Oh, that's why I know Captain Commando. Wasn't he like a mascot for Capcom for a while? Like he would appear in a bunch of their manuals and be like, Captain Commando says, I guess this is that guy. And then the cover art for the manual is not the cover art for this game. I'm assuming it is the cover art for the Famicom game, because he looks a little bit like Captain Harlock. Oof. Keep getting this message on my Windows. It says like, running out of storage space. Delete old version of Windows. I'm like, no. How about you just tell me to clear off some space? Yeah, I had some force updates, which probably had something to do with the security holes they found. Oh, I was right there. Very sad. You know what? Unlimited continues is pretty nice, though. But yeah, definitely you look past the glitches, and this is pretty good. It's way better than 1942, anyway. Also, I don't know if you guys have been interested in the NES Maker Kickstarter campaign. I think it's ending in a few days. It has, as last I saw, it had hit like 260% of its goal. People are obviously really excited about it. It's doing very well, and I'm glad because the guys doing it are pretty awesome. I think their product is really cool. But anyway, they just released a demo of a game they made with it called Troll Burner. And it's free if you're a Kickstarter backer, so you can back them for like a couple bucks or whatever. I'm waiting for them to. It's only supported by like Mapper 30, like a very specific NES mapper that only works in certain emulators, not on the EverDrive. But they decided to play around with the file a little bit, and they managed to get it to work on a broader set of emulators. So I think there should be a version that I can run on my EverDrive, so I'm going to probably pop that in and maybe do a short little stream on that later in the week once it's working. Looks like fun. Called Troll Burner because of all the internet trolls that have been kind of going after them and you know, being obnoxious as internet trolls are. So it should be a pretty gratifying experience to hunt them down in a video game. Oh, for some reason I thought this was like the end boss, end stage. But nope. Oof, well, at least I took that guy out with me. So yeah, this demo that they put together is like a platform game, platform shooter, and they made it in like 8 days, which is, I think and it looks pretty good. So I mean, obviously they know what they're doing. They've been doing this for a while, so. But I think that speaks really well of the product. So maybe instead of doing NES Alphanumeric, I'll just make games and stream my own games every week. That'll be fun for everyone. Right. Alright, play for another 10 minutes here, I think. This is actually, now that I think about it, it's actually pretty impressive that this game works at all, even with all the sprite flickering, because there's so much going on the screen. So you do have to cut it a little bit of slack. And yeah, Dodgeball does a lot of that too. But that's such a fun game. Oof. For a moment I was like, I wonder if I'd be safe under this bridge. But I think not. Oh, I should have used a grenade on these guys. Oof. Yay! Well, I guess it must be 2 player simultaneous because you can have both players' scores up there at the same time. I'd love to play this with another person. I wonder what color their character would be. Green, I guess. Oh my gosh, this is not good. Oh no. Oh, you alternate turns? Oh. Interesting. But Mork's isn't overhead view, right? I think that's a side view. Thought I saw someone playing that on the Retrocade recently. One of those review videos. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll check it out sometime. Oh. Am I starting in a trench or a hole? Instead of, I started in a hole. What? Okay, that was impressive. All right, just a couple more times here. Cars don't even move like that. I'll have you know. It is a little hard to see what's going on when the sprites keep flickering in and out like that. I don't even know what this looks like on the stream. If guys are just completely disappearing or what. As long as it isn't buffering, it's fine. Oh, there's a hole there. So they can hang out in holes, but I can't. That seems fair. Those soldiers can hang out in the water. The game, some guys are actually just disappearing when I play. So it's not just the stream, I think. Like, that guy just disappeared. I don't think I shot him. Maybe I did. Hard to say. Oof. Yeah, I know I'm missing all sorts of stuff. A bulletproof vest? What? Dang. Yeah, I know I'm missing all sorts of fun stuff. Oh. Alright. One more go, and then I think we'll call it an evening. Since I'm in 3-3, is this, who said this was as far as they'd gotten? And then I guess there's a code that lets you start from here anytime you want, so that's good. So that's interesting too, their guns don't make noise. Just your gun. I was trying not to fire the whole time so I can enjoy some of the music. Oops, I died under the bridge. One game that looked amazing that I loaded up on the RetroPie that I saw in one of those videos for the Retrocade is Boogie Wings. Never heard of it, but that looks amazing. I mean, I'd never heard of it before, but that looks like a really cool game. So I look forward to trying that out a little bit. That's cool music. Oof. Alright, last run. For fame and fortune. Like literally for fortune, because there's like people dropping money bags here that I guess are just for points. And that's the end. So never mind. Alright. Well, we'll leave it there. Thanks again, guys, for sticking it out despite all the technical difficulties earlier in the stream. It's always more fun having people to chat with. If you get a chance to thumbs up the video. Yeah, I'm glad too. Thanks, Adam. Thanks for helping me figure it out. I am currently planning to play Rondo of Blood again on Friday, so maybe we can defeat death this time. We'll see. And yeah, they might be able to fit in some more streams, you know, at random times, depending on what's going on. These late night ones are tricky, have gotten trickier now that the kid is not so easily put to bed. So, yeah, Blood Castle, whatever. Yeah, so anyway, have a good rest of the week. It's only Wednesday, got 2 more days to go. I guess it's Groundhog Day coming up. I should really rewatch Groundhog Day. I feel like the last few years I've been wanting to rewatch Groundhog Day and somehow never get around to it. So I'll definitely do that. And yeah, take it easy, guys. Have a good rest of the day and evening wherever you happen to be, and a good rest of the week. And maybe I'll see you this weekend. All right, take care.